Hey there everyone, back again to look at some more of my CDs. Let's go for this pile here. Enigma Code, I don't remember this at all. I think I might have got it from my fanzine to review, and I think if I recall, definitely not my cup of tea. I don't know why I've still got it. Right, Vigilante, Edge of Time, Power Metal, I believe. I remember these CDs actually. These were given to me by some guy, apparently he was from Kentucky. My mate, I was in a band with at the time, he had a mate from Kentucky that came over, and because I was doing Kentucky Fried Afterbirth fanzine, that was the name of my fanzine, he gave me a couple of bands anyway. This is another one I got to review, which is not my cup of tea. I think these are German punk, Die Totenhosen. Yeah, definitely not my cup of tea. Falconer, cool, this is their first album, cool. Power metal. Charlemagne, Christopher Lee, The Omens of Death. Yeah, old Christopher Lee, at the end of his career, started doing heavy metal. Bloody good stuff. Not only was he in so many awesome films, but he actually started doing heavy metal. What a geezer. Right, this is Autumn Tears, Love Poems for Dying Children, Act 1. I'm pretty sure this is death metal. I think this is death metal. I can't remember now. No, there's a band that I always think is going to be Doom Death, and they turn out to be death metal. I can't remember if that's Autumn Tears or not, or if I'm getting confused with somebody else. Right, Entwined. This was a UK Doom Death band, Dancing Under Glass. I think they played at my club that I was putting on. Right, Crystal Age, these are really good. Far Beyond Divine Horizons. Right, if I can see if I can remember this, it was a band called Grotesque, and they split up, and half the members became Crystal Age, and half the members became At the Gates, I believe, if memory serves me. And I think one of the guys from this band, Crystal Age, actually went on to form Hammerfall, I think. But they were like a technical kind of thrash death band, pretty cool. Right, Dismember, Indecent and Obscene, awesome Swedish death metal. Evil Scarecrow, 66 minutes past 6. These are a cool UK, they're like a jokey, good time heavy metal band. They've got some decent songs though, I quite like their songs. They're quite fond of a dance routine. Right, this is New Way of Decay. These are one of the bands that I had on at my club back in the day. Infernal Chord. One of the guys on this band is now in a band called... Delaying for memory time here. Oh, what are they called? I saw them live. Iron Hearse, I think they're called. Iron Hearse. They're a pretty cool band, doomy death kind of thing. All right, now this is Coma Void, Storm King Twilight. Is that another? It's another one with a horse on it. Where was this CD when I was doing Clarkovision's competition? Anyway, pretty garish cover, that one. Windwalker, The Dance of the Elves. There's been a few bands called Windwalker. Now, I think this is the Windwalker from Sweden. Members of Windwalker were also in February '93 Forlorn, who ended up becoming Ice Soul, I believe, and are still going strong now, and very good stuff. I'm sure there was another band. Was it Withered Beauty or Withering Surface? I can't remember now. I think it was Withered Beauty. There was in quite a lot of bands. War Dog, Scorched Earth, kind of heavy metal, bit of thrash going on in there. Benediction, UK death metal, Dark is the Season. Signs of Dying, Desire is Sufferable. Oh, sorry, Desire is Suffering. There we go. Deathgasm Records. I had a feeling it might be Deathgasm Records. I can't say I recall it that well. River Freshney, these are a thrash band. Nothing to Catch, The Demos. Yeah, these were quite a fun thrash band back in the day. Pretty good stuff. I think they're from up north originally, where there actually is a River Freshney up near Newcastle, I say. But I think they moved down to London, and they used to be on the underground scene a fair bit. They had some cool tunes. They were a good laugh, actually. Remember one time, I think there was a Halloween or something like that, they dressed up as Ninja Turtles or something like that. They did look the part, they were a good laugh, them guys. Right, Der Untermensch, The Man in the Planet. This is another one of those underground bands back when I was doing my fanzine. I think I put one on a gig as well, actually, as well as doing, interviewing in my fanzine. Right, More Death, Lux in Tenebris. Gotta be death metal in it. Can't remember it that well, but it's gotta be death metal. What's it say there in the corner? Bonus, 7-inch EP, Dimension of Death. Okay, fair enough. Don't remember them at all. Reverend Bizarre, harbinger of metal. Finnish, I believe. Doom. Proper doom metal. Right, Edge of Sanity, Infernal. Jolly good Swedish death metal, Dan Swano. I remembered his name this time. And finally, a compilation, Death or Glory Volume 2, with the following bands: Blessed, Scrupulous, and Corpse Grinder. I just reminded me, Corpse Grinder, that was actually my DJ name back when I was doing my club. I was DJ Corpse Grinder. This is back before George Corpse Grinder Fisher joined Cannibal Corpse. I knew he was in Monstrosity, but I actually named myself Corpse Grinder after the Massacre song. You know, Corpse Grinder, Corpse Grinder, Corpse Grinder, grind! Right, that's it from me. I'll be back next week to show you some more CDs. And please check out my podcast. The link is down below. And check out my blog as well. Got a Patreon on there if anyone's interested. Unlikely. And also, if you're in the UK, hit my Amazon ad so they pay me some money. Cheers.